Kung si nanay ang magbuot sa inyong padulngan, hunahuna asab sa imong kaugalingon kung nisakar ba ang imong kusog, imong hunahuna, ug interes na gipili sa imong ginikanan. Hunahunaa, dili tanang tao malipayon sa siyensya, sa numero. Usaon na lang imong mga creative juices. Hay, dili pwede nimo himuon ang square, circle. Ang circle, triangle. Lisod, di ba? Pero naay mga tao na ambisyon gyud nila ang medical field. Science of precision, engineering, ug mokumpuni sa udsa pang mga butang-butang. Apan naa gyud mga tao na ang ilang mga kalagyon, or spirit, taas kaayo sa creative expression.
This portion is brought to you by Southwell Learning Center. Every child has an opportunity to succeed.
Kasagaran ng ilang paglantaw sa mga butang, nagahatag og kaya, inspirasyon, kalipay nga sa uban. Kay dili ba? Sama sa poetry ni Shakespeare, o di ba lagtas? Ang spolaryo ni Juan Luna, theater production, musikero.
Get ready. Lights, camera, action.
You just imagine the world without art. Imagine, maglakaw ta aning kalibutan, walay music. Di ba uga ang kinabuhi? Walay entertainment, sama sa pelikula o programa sa telebisyon. Unsa na lang yun? Sa karon, napaspas na kaayo ang tuyo sa panahon, digital age na ta. Halos na nagakupot og cellphone, tablet, computer. Kay dali ra gyud nato ma-access ang lain-laing information. Diba? I-google mo lang. Chiray! Naana dayon ang impormasyon na imong ginapangita sa atong pagpangita o ginatawag nato karon na surfing. Diba attractive sa ato ang naay graphic o animation? Sulay daw puro text lang ang pagkaplag nato sa surfing. Di ba pool? Graphics, animation. Ginagamit ning tools sa mga tao para makakuha og attraction, labi na sa mga business products and services. Pag nindot, daghang likes, daghang heart signs. Kana nagpasabot, maayo ang disenyo sa maong graphics ug maayo kaayo ang pag-conceptualize sa ilang hinimo. So unsay pasabot ana? Gikinahanglan ang kaalam ninyo sa arts. Wala lang nasa application. Lahi ang technical skills sa concept. Ang concept, murag blueprint sa imong artistic decision na magdiktar sa technical skills. Tiyaw mo na, walay saysay ang technical skills kung walay concept. Concept! 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 Concept!
This portion is brought to you by Southwell Learning Center.
Ang arts, muhatag po ni siya og giya sa pagsabot sa kinayahan sa tao. Makita mo kini sa mga interpretation sa mga actor sa entablado, sa teatro, ug mga pelikula. Ang mga istoryang gipakita, istorya sa kamatuoran sa atong kinabuhi ug sa atong kalibutan. Kung actor ka, lalong gyud ang imong salabutan sa emotion natong mga tao. Pero sayod ba mo? Pila ka tao ang nagpaluyo ning mga produksyon o palabas? Naay director nga naghatag og konsepto o desisyon. Costume designer, light and sound designer, ug mga crew. Grupo ni sa mga passionate na tao para makahimo lamang og piece of art. Tingala mo, gidugukan sa mga tao ang pelikula ni Eugene Domingo. dili tanan bankable artist, pistizo, pistisa. Sa panahon nato karon, basta na kay talent, win the win ka. Kahibalo ba mo asa nagsugod si Eugene Domingo? Sa teatro. Si Empoy, nag-blockbuster ang Kita-Kita. Empoy? Mistiso? Di ba dili? Pero kahibalo ba mo, ang independent film director si Sigrid Bernardo sa Kita-Kita, nagsugod ang iyang pagkahawod sa teatro. Si Nora Honor. Mistiza? Tabunon ang pamanit, bansot, pero superstar. Hanip sa acting. Ang iyang pelikulang Himala ang kauna-unahang Filipino film na World Heritage. Hangtod karon, reyna siya sa mga indie films. Walang kupas ang kahawod sa pag-arte. Sa ubang nasod, gineskwelahan yun ang pag-arte. May school for acting. Wala ta diri sa Pinas. Apan aduna tay mga theater companies na nagahubog, nagatrain, nagahatag og acting workshop, nag-amuma sa mga tao na naay passion sa pag-arte. Southfield Learning Center, Creative Communication and Arts Center. Good news! We have the Arts and Design track sa K-12 na.
This portion is brought to you by Southwell Learning Center. Every child has an opportunity to succeed.
Get to know more about the talents of Diga City. The aspirations of the budding artists, artworks, and art programs of Southwell Learning Center. Join the conversation with Teacher Rhea on Southwell Live, sponsored by Southwell Learning Center from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. every Saturday on DXPM 91.9 and Atibanks TV, Channel 16.
Radio listeners, Facebook and YouTube viewers. We are here once again on the new episode of Shine More with Teacher Rhea on Southwell Live. Atibanks TV, Channel 16, and the #1 radio station, DXPM 91.9, and Facebook and YouTube Live. This afternoon, we'll have once again another fun conversation with students of Southwell Learning Center, and this guest will share their learning experiences, achievements they reap, and insights about online classes and their participation in different and various school events. So like theater arts, environmental activities, academic contests, and inter-school competitions. Now, before we go further, here is the snippet of Arts Mentorship program of Southwell Learning Center, and we will show you the exploratory approach in music instruction with Mr. Noy Narciso, a Davao artist, with the senior high students taking arts and design tracks with humanities strand. Let's watch this. Sige.
acting, hindi ko play. Nagkaroon na ako ng initiative na incorporate ko like movement para ma-realize ninyo that music is not a individual entity art form. It is always integrated. Pag nakita mo ang lumag na gameplay of instrument, it is not just the instrument, it is also the belief, it is also the tradition, the sanina, the movement. Unlike sa atin, sa mainstream, pag nagtugtog yung gitara, I don't care. Dito, integrate natin siya. So ngayon, kaya nag-start tayo from the scratch kay pagtatas, magaling kayo kumanta. Ang problema, you and yourself. Ngayon, you and others or others plus others. Difficult talaga siya. It challenges your ego on how to work with others, especially nasanay ng individualistic. Process ito. So, ang gagawin nyo, you discuss, don't impress me with you know how to play.
Now, in the 21st century, what are we now? We're so hooked with digital technology. But this time, Sir Noy tries to capture that somehow. How? Making use of these instruments, found objects, tapos sinasimulate niya ang indigenous instruments. Like you have seen this square, the square one, that's like kalimba. Pero nung piniplay niya, it sounds like gong. It sounds like kulintang. Okay? So, we're so happy, we're glad that we have witnessed the ingenuity of Sir Noy in creating this music that ourselves now these days are so dependent of what we know guitar, of what we know piano, of what we know drums, of what we know violin. But this time we're given a chance to explore more and discover the beauty of these found objects that can create sounds, rhythm, and then when we put them together, it's already a musical composition.
First 8. Di ba? Nagkanta ni May Maker na. Taon-taon, magsunod-sunod ng May Maker din, sir.
All of a sudden, there is a pattern created. All of a sudden, there is a rhythm created. And all of a sudden, there is an ensemble. There is a composition. So, and that's what we mean arts. Pero you see, you use your emotion, as you said. Ginamit lang namin yung intuition, emotion, which is a very important element of expressions. Our soul was there. That's why goosebumps because we transcend this experience to our body. Goosebumps tayo, di ba?
Mas pa sa draoy.
It's raw, it's not refined. Yeah, true. It's if we use the standards of the others, no. But it's sincere. We feel it. Okay? And we have to continue discovering that around us, there's so many things to offer for us. But Sir Noy, Sir Noy has able to demonstrate that to us. How can we make use of this creativity we have to create something something great, something new, something fresh, okay? And something awesome. Diba? And I hope one day one of you will continue to, just like Sir Noy, will continue to go through the process, to go through the journey of discovery. Try to discover pa ng discover. So you are all different and each of the group has a beautiful expression.
First of all, thank you, Sir Noy, for coming here and be our music mentor. And to the kids, participants, I really enjoyed every program, every number, the 3 numbers, no? You created something out of these materials from Sir Noy, no? And I cannot even describe the other sound, like what's that? Ano ba yung ginamit dun? Saan yun? No? So, nag-enjoy ako. Every participant, I think you did your best. Yeah? This one is really unique kasi from the materials from Sir Noy and talagang producing something imitating nature. Diba? Oo. Kaya something unique, fresh. Tama si Sir Noy, tama si Star, is really fresh. I hear something new and I like it. Okay.
become an artist takes courage. To aim high is the strategy in the mindset of an artist. An artist does not let their dreams be dreams. They take a step further to become who they want to be. To express, to entertain, to inspire, to aid. No matter what the circumstances are, if there's a will, there's a way. Southville Learning Center, a home for aspiring artists. Southville Learning Center's aim is to be a part of your growth, to develop future artists that the world needs, aiming towards a greater chance of creating a society where artists no longer have stereotypes.
Now, in the 21st century, what are we now? We're so hooked with digital technology. Making use of these instruments, found objects, tapos sinasimulate niya ang indigenous instruments.
The school is a place to exhibit your artistic expression, breaking boundaries and social standards.
Art in Southville Learning Center is about making sense of our creativity. And it's not all about just expressing yourself. It's about understanding what kind of art, what kind of person, what kind of creativity you have.
A place to become yourself. A place to enhance your passion through workshops that the school offers, handled by professionals, which gives you the opportunity to take a step further for an artist's artistic experience. Don't lose the chance. Create a journey of becoming who you want to be.
The core of Southville preparatory instructions centers on the enriching sensory experience by providing tactile, visual, and auditory stimulations. Our emergent learning approach thereupon is bringing our children to different opportunities for their social and emotional development. And these children will be facilitated to deal with their environmental social environment in order to establish themselves the sense of self. So every year we produce children's theater production. We see the theater process to develop the confidence of our children in Southville. So we bring them to more spaces, more opportunities where they can exercise their creative imaginations as the potent source of their creativity. Creative dramatics develop their communication skills and their abilities to work with others. You know, the power of collaboration. So let's take a look at the children's theater production entitled Once Upon a Book, where we staged this in 2019, where we featured popular children's stories and novels in the whole narrative. So let's take a look at this.
this is my day. I'm ready to take it on, come what may. Oh baby, this is my day. Yeah, you take my worries away. Oh, this is my day. I'm ready to take it on, come what may. Oh baby, this is my day. Can you take my worries away? It's about yesterday and all the days before. It won't bother me anymore. This is my
Hello, Nigga City! You are now watching our newest episode of Kids Stuff Fun Stuff. My name is Ria, and this is Rainbow Talk. Ria, do you have any idea what's the topic for today's episode? Of course I do! You can take a hint by the song being a song by your Kuya and Ate. Not just Kuya and Ate, but they are the pride of Southfield Learning Center. Why pride? They are bringing honor to our school. Not only to school, but to their parents and we as well. So guys, we already give you the hint.
this is my day. Can you take my
We are made of stars. Our episode is all about achieving something.
Okay, our first guest is very active in school events. Her Southwell mentors admire her for being a driven and a serious type kid. And in her studies, she shows independence in finishing the task on time without much assistance from the adults. And she is so known for being courteous and a very warm kid to her peers. Now, in terms of her academic achievements, she finished her preschool at Southwell Learning Center with flying color, superstar academic achiever, and it's the highest honor rank. For this school year, she won as Best in Character Presentation during the United Nations celebrations, and she was dubbed as Little Earth Ambassador and the Best Plant Grower and the Little Earth Keeper during the Environmental Awareness Month, and landed a second place in the Recycled Art Competition. So for this conversation, let us welcome our guest, Micaela Mariscal. So before we start, okay, here's a treat for you. How to conserve energy? Let's listen to Micaela.
I never gon' change. I never gon' trade. Trade on.
Steps to conserve energy. Energy is very important for our daily lives, but we have to conserve it. Turn off the lights when no one's using. Turn off the TV when no one's using. Unplug the idle charger when not in use. Turn off your aircon when you leave the room. Shut down your computer when not in use. We have to conserve energy for a brighter future. That's all. Bye!
This portion is brought to you by Southwell Learning Center. Every child has an opportunity to succeed.
Hi, Micaela. Once again, okay, let me introduce to you Micaela Mariscal. So, hi, Micaela.
Good morning, Miss Rhea.
Oh, okay. So, how are you?
I am good.
Okay. See. So, okay, we're going to talk about a lot of things, no? You reaped awards during the Environmental Month, right? Okay. So, let's talk about that because your videos that we're going to show to our friends in Digo City are all about your being a winner in Environmental Month. Okay. So, during the Environmental Month. Now, why do you think, Micaela, recycling is very important?
For me, recycling is important because it prevents pollution and we breathe clean air.
Oh, diba? You learn a lot from your science class. Okay. Now, how do you show your love for the environment or Mother Earth?
I show my love to our Mother Earth by planting trees, conserving energy, and recycling the used materials.
Okay, wow. That's okay. What else? Okay, in your videos, like you're doing the recycling activities, okay, who's with you then? Who was with you then? Who's helping you making that beautiful, what do you call these? Bottle something out of. What did you? Okay, later we will show you guys the videos that Micaela is doing in their recycling activities. Okay. Now anyway, who's with you then? Who was assisting you?
Mama Nenen.
Oh wow! Kudos to your Lola, no? And okay, now let's talk about. Okay, let's talk about your preschool activities. Okay, what's your favorite preschool activity?
My favorite activity when I was in preschool is when I do tree planting in Barangay Igpit. I have so much fun planting a tree.
Lovely. Oh, diba? This is the future of Digo City. Okay, so that's very unforgettable for you, Micaela. So you're really the best plant grower, okay? So you want that, right? Okay. Now, why it is so unforgettable for you?
My unforgettable on stage?
Yeah, I know. The tree planting activity in Igpit. What was the good thing there? What's the fun there in the tree planting?
When I was planting with my teammates.
With teammates, you work together and you like that, right? And then that was too early in the morning, correct? Okay, that was our first day activity during the last year's Foundation Week. So we brought the entire community to Igpit. We were assisted by the youth organization there. And then that was too early in the morning. That was 5 o'clock. We convened in school 5 o'clock and then we went to the planting areas. We reached there at 5:30 or 6 o'clock and it was really overwhelming participation of our community because there were lots from our communities really responding to that call on environmental preservation. So you see, this girl, Micaela, showed it to us and how beautiful it is, doing this environmental activity like tree planting. Okay, so that will be a very good bonding experience with our kids. Okay, just like Micaela, that was so unforgettable for her because the value of the trees and how to work with others, and that matters. So as we always advance discuss that character comes first before academic excellence. So we build the character of the child. So by bringing them to various opportunities where they can work with others, and of course widen their awareness in environmental issues. So part of that initiative is a tree planting activity. Okay, so you mentioned about the stage play, Micaela, correct? You've been part of that, right? Okay, what was the most unforgettable part? joining or performing on stage?
My unforgettable experience when I performing on stage was when I forgot my stepping, and I don't know what was the step, but I did my best to remember it.
Oh, diba? Oh, I love that. So you see, with the constant exposure to kids to theater activities, they will be able to handle tensions. They will be able to exercise focus in keeping the directions, and then and another thing there is their ability to work with other people in order to come up with a very good scene, so they're into their roles and be mindful of the directions that they want to show. Okay, so that's good about it. Now, do you feel nervous when you perform? No. What was your feeling then? There were a lot of people watching you or watching your performance. By the way, what's your role then?
I was a bee, and it was the Jungle Book.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, you remind me. Correct. It was it was an interpretation of a Jungle Book, and then your ate and kuya were singing bare necessities, and then it was a scene where the prince was lost in the forest, and the prince met these creatures, and then the bees are the friends of the bear. So the songs were fun, and you were dancing with your friends with this bear. So no, what's so exciting about on stage, Micaela? And it's good. Okay.
When we were dancing together.
Okay, good. You like that? You dance together with your friends, and then what else? What's in your mind then while performing?
About
you just listen to the music.
Yeah, and just dance.
And just dance. And then I saw you smile. You like the thing you do, don't you? Didn't you?
I like what I do.
You like what you do then. Okay. So, yeah, I saw you were enjoying dancing, and I love that. I love also your costumes then. All right. So, okay. All right. Can you share your So it's good that you mentioned about what is the scene all about. Now, Micaela, do you like your class?
Yes.
Yes. What's your favorite subject?
Reading enchantment.
Okay, reading. Reading subject. Okay, what else? Now for this what do you like? Do you like science? I don't know, you don't have science in grade 1. Do you like Araling Palipunan? Hekesi? With teacher John?
Yes.
Yes. Mother tongue?
But sometimes I don't understand.
You don't understand? Oh, yeah, because it's too Filipino and you got a hard time. But what about mother tongue?
The same thing.
Same thing. Okay. But you learned a lot from teacher Carmelin, right? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I saw your test paper is kinda difficult. But how was your how was your grade? Okay, you got perfect during the recent exams. Okay, anyway, you're not so sure about it, but you're doing great, honey, in your academic achievements. Now, okay, tell us what you do every day.
First, I wake up in the morning, and then I
Take
go
a bath?
to the bathroom and take a bath, and then sometimes I don't eat because I'm running late.
You're so scared to get late in your class with teacher Shamara, character formation program. Wow. And but you never miss taking your breakfast.
Sometimes I eat my breakfast, sometimes I don't.
Oh, so when are you going to take your breakfast?
During my class.
You're in your class.
In
So you're
character.
listening to your teacher while eating.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's good about online class. Because your home is your space, okay, for learning. So that's it. And now, all right, so do we have questions here from televiewers? Okay, do you have best friend in school?
Yes.
Yeah, what's the name of your best friend?
When I was still in kinder, my best friend was Camila and Alexis.
Camila and Alexis.
Yes.
Now, in grade 1, who is your best friend?
Rihanna, Carmela, Camila, and Samantha.
Oh, you have 3 best friends. Rihanna, Camila, and
And also
Carmela.
and also Danella.
And also Danella, all the girls in class. Okay, so what do you
they
like
get
in
sick.
Huh?
Sometimes they get sick.
Sometimes you get sick and you miss them.
Yes.
Okay, in class you cannot take the class because they got sick. Okay, why? Okay, let's talk about your favorite friend. Oh, you have best friend, but you have your favorite friend among the 4. Or they're all your favorites because they are your best. Okay, now why do you like them?
I just like them because of their actions and what they do.
Oh, now can you describe them? Like, say for instance, Rihanna. Why do you like Rihanna so much?
She's pretty and also she is also my best friend.
Oh, she's pretty. Rihanna is pretty and she's also your best friend. What about Danella?
She is also pretty and sometimes she gets sick and absent, but I still forgive her.
Okay. Okay, you don't like your friends to get absent in class.
What?
You don't like your friends to get absent in class.
It's okay when I get upset as long wala pa nag-start.
Okay. In character formation, what do you learn? What do you learn from there?
The rules and also the value of the month excellence.
Oh, okay, let's talk about it. So what do you learn about the value of excellence?
Of helping others.
Helping others to be at their best too. Okay, what else?
And making new friends.
Making new friends, that's how it is to be excellent. Making new friends. Pwede. What else? Yeah, that's the, your teacher in character formation always encourages you to be nice, to be kind to your friends, to all your classmates, and to everyone in the school community, no? Diba? And that is that is what has been emphasized in our character formation program, because we always promote this: character comes first before academic excellence. Right, Micaela?
Yes.
Yes. And sige, what do you know about excellence then? Last time is compassion, last February, right?
Yes.
Cooperation, sorry. And then in March is about excellence. So when say excellence, it's all about doing your best. You don't want to compromise the qualities of your work. It's always best. Okay? And also being mindful of your time and to be always on time with submissions. Okay, that is being excellent. Okay, now let's pause for a while. Let's watch Micaela's video on recycling as part of the environmental activity.
Hi everyone, we're going to make honey pots today. We need is a plastic bottle, scissors, paint, a paintbrush, and a knife. Now we're going to cut the bottle with the scissors. This is what it looks like when it's cut. This is going to be the flower and this is going to be the pot. Now we're going to make the flower. This is the finish of my flower that I made. Now we're going to make a hole here at the pot and then we're going to insert it. Now let's insert the flour to it. Now we're going to get the cup and then put it here so the flour will stay. Now let's paint it with a paintbrush. I'm finished painting my flower. This is what it looks like when it's already been painted. Now we're just going to leave the flower to dry now. Hi everyone! This is the finished product of our recycled bottle flower pot. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Time check is 1:50 in the afternoon. Okay. So, hi Micaela, you have just watched Micaela on her recycling activity. Now, arts and craft are very good bonding home activities with your Lola and Lola, with your parents. And just like what Micaela said, she was assisted by her Lola.
No.
It's really mother?
No, but Mama Nene.
Mama Nene. Okay. I think that was your grandma. No. She is your grandma. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's a very good bonding activity for families. So, now Micaela, I like your video. Okay, it also exercises your creativity, that recycling stuff. Now, what's your advice for the kids in Digo City like you?
Just like what the song Yesterday Dreams tells us, we are the promise of the future we bring. This song reminds us we are the next in line, that one of us may be the future leaders of our own country. We should study well and improve ourselves in order to be worthy instruments of God.
Wow, that's so sweet. Once again, Digo City, that's Micaela Mariscal, the pride of Southwell Learning Center. Right? Thank you, Micaela, for joining me in this conversation. I'd like to thank your mom and dad for letting you be part of this program. Right? Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Mariscal. Thank you for bringing Micaela in this conversation. Thank you so much. Once again, Micaela Mariscal, the pride of Southwell Learning Center. All right. Now, next is, okay, let's talk about our environmental activities. Now, we have to save our environment. Let's watch, or let's teach the young to be the voice of the future, just like what Micaela underscored in her last statement. Okay? Now, meanwhile, here is the vlog of Maxime Pilapil, a grade 3 student, giving us the tips on how to do proper waste segregations. And then comes next is Alex Ortega, another grade 2 student, will be showing us, a grade 3 student, will be showing us how to do recycled paper into a home decor. So, let's watch this.
Welcome to my vlog. Today I will show you one important practice that should be done in our home, which greatly helps to protect our environment, the waste segregation. But before that, what is waste segregation? Well, it is a process by which waste are separated into its different categories. We will be using 4 trash bins. 1 for biodegradable, 1 for non-biodegradable, 1 for recyclable materials, and 1 for toxic or hazardous materials. That's it, and now I will show you how we segregate our waste. Let's go! We have here 4 garbage sacks. The biodegradable, non-biodegradable, recyclable, and toxic or hazardous. We throw our garbages according to each category, such as cartoons, banana peels in the biodegradable sack. Cellophane and junk food wrapper go in non-biodegradable. Plastic bottles in the recyclable, because we can still use it to form a new product. And lastly, used batteries and syringe will be thrown in toxic or hazardous garbage sack. So, that is how we segregate our waste. I hope you also segregate yours properly, so together we can help protect our environment. Thank you for watching. Bye! Hey guys, it's Alexa here, and for today's vlog is the Recycled Art Challenge. And here are the materials that we need. The first step is to fold this paper. And we are going to make 4 of these because we are going to make scenarios. Just watch till the end. So the next step is to connect them and turn them into a secret. The secret to show. It's a star! And the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna paint it. Ta-da! Look how pretty is it? And that's all for today. Thank you for watching my vlog. I hope you like it and stay tuned for more. Bye!
Sa theater program, dili lang sa performance makita ang skills or talent sa mga estudyante. Tungod sa exposures nila sa mga plays, drama, scripts, or screenplay, maharness po ang ilahang communication skills. O nga, pwede silang maato sa local radio or TV stations sa worldwide para mahimong komentarista, news anchor, or video jockey. Sikat ka, te! Kung magustuhan ka sa production head, you can win your own sponsors. And from there, you will earn. Earn para you learn. Learn from professionals. Be trained by professionals. Kung hilig mo sa pagpinta, mapusta ng imong trabaho sa mga exhibit. Your works usually inspire communities. For sure, makakita ka gayon og great ones. The more exposures you'll have through exhibit, you can name a prize for your works. There will be a chance you can travel abroad and join international exhibits. From there, you will earn.
Comes next is a cute little girl, grade 1 student, and she's known for her friendly, sweet, and warm character. And she loves to greet everyone in school. And she was starred in one of the scenes in children's theater productions. Journey to the Star, Once Upon a Book Part 2. And she played as one of the frog girls that sang Rainbow Connection. And she also won as Little Earth Ambassador during the Environmental Month. Her achievements in Reading Enrichment and Assessment Program includes her 100 books read and gained bronze certificate. Now, joining me in this conversation is Danella Lexine Entero. Hi, Danella!
Hi, Teacher Rhea.
Oh, that's so sweet. In spite of the ordeal and online class, she was able to fulfill its objectives of their creative programs, and were able to hold exciting activity, making the home as also a space for learning. So let's watch this. Once again, Danella Lexine Entero, a grade 1 student.
You can stop me loving my
That was Danella Lexine. Now, here is Danella. Okay, hi Danella.
Hi, Teacher.
Oh, how are you, sweetie?
I'm okay.
You're okay. Are you excited to get here?
Yes, I'm super excited.
Super excited. Yay! Okay, Danella, let's talk about your participation in our theater production. That was last year, Once Upon a Book Part 2. But we have another again, a play production, but this time is online production, online play production. And you will be taking parts again, right? Okay. Now, let's talk about your scene in the Once Upon a Book Part 2, Journey to the Stars. Okay. Now, what was your role then? You can tell your friends in Digo City, all right? What was your role then? You were the Frog Girls. Yes.
I was the Frog Girls.
Yeah, you were one of the Frog Girls, correct? Now, do you like performing on stage, Danella?
Yes, and it's so super exciting.
Super exciting to perform on stage. All right. Why?
Because when I was 5 years old, I wish I will go to this stage, and it came.
So you see, mga kuya ate na napapakinggan nyo ako, diba? So kids really love theater arts. They really love drama. They love creative dramatics. They love to be on stage because it's the nature of a child. They want to be accepted as who they are, to be accepted with their wild imaginations, and it's only in theater that they can exercise this imagination, all right? And how they're going to put their interpretation of the book on stage, and that is an example of our theater activities in school, no? It is our platform, mga mami at daddy, that we use the theater arts to bring our children to opportunities where they can exercise creativity, they can exercise expressions, or they can express themselves so freely, and they can tell their own narratives, okay, even in it's imagined, but they will be given opportunities to do that. And of course, we want to develop their communication skills, their expressions, their ability to express their thoughts creatively, and it's only we believe it's only in the theater that they can have these ample opportunities to exercise this their natural tendencies. Okay, so now so you it's exciting, Danella. Okay, what do you think is a frog girl? Sige daw, let me check if you can still remember the story. What do you think the frog girl doing there?
I was.
You were waiting for a prince?
Yes.
Yes. And you were so excited to meet the prince, right?
Yes.
And do you like their costumes then, by the way?
Yes, I really like green.
You like the costumes?
Yes.
Yes. Why? You describe your costumes. What's the color? What do you wear?
I like the color green so much.
You like the color green so much, and that's why you like it. Okay, and you look like a princess there. Okay, your headband is like what? Do you have some photos there?
I don't know.
Na mga kuya. Kuya Roy, may ano tayo dyan? May mga photos tayo dyan, yung Danella? Okay, performing on stage. I hope... Okay. Anyway, we have videos. Okay, we have video during the voice recording. Right, Kuya? Okay, can we play the voice, that video for Danella's voice recording? Okay, there we go.
Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connections, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La 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 la.
Yes, that's Danella. Danella was so happy watching herself on TV. Okay. You're so cute then, right? Now, can you still remember some lines?
I still forgot it.
You still? Oh, you forgot everything? Okay, because that was already a year before the lockdown, at least we were able to stage that productions, right? And your mom and dad,
that time.
you were?
Happy.
You were so happy that time. Okay. Sige nga, why? Bakit? Why were you so happy?
Because I really like to sing.
You really like to sing?
I like singing like my mom.
Because your mom likes to sing too. So, yeah, that's good. That's the only theater to be given a chance to sing with all your heart out, okay? Now, what else? Why do you like that? Why were you so happy then? Who attended? Who watched your show?
My mom and also my grandpa with my grandma and my little brother.
And your little brother. Cousin yun eh. Okay, your brother, alright. Sige, akala ko mag-isa ka lang.
Step brother.
Step brother, okay. Machika ko nga si mami. Anyway, well, I'm so happy that you were so happy then, okay? Because your grandma, your grandpa, your mommy and your daddy were watching you, and I think they're so proud of you then.
My daddy was not there.
Your dad wasn't there?
Yes.
Why?
Because when I see my dad, I'm so shy.
When your dada will be there, you tend to be shy, you cannot speak na. Ganun ba yun?
Yep.
But you could hardly see your dada eh. When you were already on stage. Because it's too bright on stage, you could hardly see people in the audience. Okay, well anyway, so what else? What are other things that make it, that make that experience so unforgettable for you? What about your friends?
I like Rihanna and also Camila, Michaela, and also Sam.
Okay. Yeah, your friends were also joining you on stage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they were there too. Okay. Yeah. Sige. What else? Rihanna, Danella, sige nga, iba na ng pag-uusapan natin. Danella, who's your best friend? You have a lot of friends.
Rihanna, Camila, Sam, Michaela, and also Alexi.
Yeah, daming best friends. Okay, yeah. You like friends, right? Why do you think you like them?
Because I like them because I really want to make friends with them.
They're kind?
Yes, and also pretty.
They're kind. You like friends because they're pretty.
And also kind.
Yes. You like them because they're so kind, they're so nice, they love you, and you love them too. Alright. Now, Danella, you like reading?
Yes.
Yes? How many books you have read already?
I forgot it.
100 books. Okay, e-book.
200.
That's a lot already. Yeah, you already finished 100 books according to the record.
I forgot it.
Yeah, you didn't know, you're not aware, huh? But it's okay. But I'm so happy to know that you already finished 100 books with past quizzes na ito online. So, guys, actually, this is...
Maybe it's 130.
Yeah, what is it?
It's maybe 100 already.
100, yeah. It's in our record. You already finished 100 books with past quizzes. Congratulations, that's a lot already. Okay, Danella, I'm going to tell the public. What do you mean by 100 books? Actually, it's an e-book. Okay, so every book selection, they have to answer quizzes online. So before they proceed to the next level, they have to finish the entire collections first. So we encourage our children to read finish books. Then aside from that, they also have this hard copy of the book, especially if they won awards. Okay?
So if they won gold, they have special book prizes, okay, from Scholastics International. Right? Talaga naka-plug na yung Scholastics International dito. Anyway, okay, Danella, I'm so happy you're joining me in this conversation. Now,
I'm happy.
yes. Now, do you have something to say to your mom and dad?
No.
Say hi to your mom and dad.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
I'm here. Okay. So, Danella, okay. Would you like to, what's your advice for kids like you? Okay, anyway. Wala pa? O, ganito na lang. Who's your favorite teacher?
Teacher Diana and Teacher Carms and Teacher John.
Oh, lahat ng teachers mo, favorite mo. Okay. Yeah, what's your favorite subject?
English.
Oh, English. Yes. Who's your teacher in English?
Teacher Diane.
Teacher Diane. Okay, what do you learn a lot? I mean, what do you learn from Teacher Diana?
I learned is we are reading all the time.
You learn. Okay, good. You were taught how to read. You were taught how to speak well. Of course, you were taught grammar. Yeah, and you were taught also how to write. Okay, so what about math? Do you like math?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Why?
Because I like math because it makes me smarter a little.
Okay, good. It makes you smarter because it will really ask you to think a lot.
Yeah.
Diba? With the activities of Teacher Carmeline?
Yes.
Yes. Alright. So, what about Filipino?
I like Filipino because my dad is a Filipino teacher.
O, diba? O, diba? Hi, Sir Roldan. Sir, Entero. Wow. I like Filipino because my dad is a Filipino teacher. Wow. May fan si daddy talaga. Si Danella. Okay, that's nice, Danella. So, your dad teaches you to read Filipino?
Well, sometimes because my papa have to work on the National High School.
Okay, because your papa has work, so sometimes papa can spend time teaching you. Alright, wow. That's lovely, Danella. Uy, so, that's it. Do you have last word? Okay, would you like to say something to your friends, Danella? What's your advice to kids like you? Study hard. Ganun lang.
Enjoying with my online class.
Okay, just enjoy the online class. I love that. Okay guys, according to Danella, advice niya, just enjoy the online class. Alright. So time check is 2:17 p.m. and you're still watching Shine More with Teacher Rhea on Southville Live. So don't go away, stay tuned. And you are watching, you're watching Shine More with Teacher Rhea on Ate Beng's TV, Channel 16, and you're listening to the #1 radio station, DXPM 91.9. Don't go away, stay tuned. Okay.
Uy, pobreng alindahaw sa buhay.
Sa Southfield Learning Center, na ay mga ubay-ubay na immersion program na pag-aagian ninyo. Immersion with the artisans, galleries, commissioned and independent artists, ug uban pang mga art communities. Aduna pud tay art mentorship program. Ang mga estudyante mahatagan og art lessons with the art practitioners o mga artists mismo. Naapud ta art travel, visiting the national and local museums, art galleries, Cultural Center of the Philippines. Diba? Bongga! Naapod tayo art camp na mo-fulfill sa inyong mga creative juices. Sama sa photography, video editing, modeling, acting workshop, painting workshop, installation art, and filmmaking. Asa mo dalon aning arts and design track? Naabagid mo ipadungan? The track will lead you in the future to design industry. Parehas ang pag-design sa building, architecture, furniture, textile design, and interior design. Pwede po mo muato sa performative industry. Kung muato ka sa performative industry, pwede ka muato sa entertainment, advertising, and commercial media. Pwede kang mahimong stage and movie actor, news anchor, musician, dancer, choreographer, composer, screenplay writer. O diba? Kung muato ka sa creative industry, pwede ka sa furniture, fashion, photography, web designing, filmmaking, animation, graphic design. Diba, besh? Astig! Ako'y chismis. Ang Digos daw, booming na. Daghan-daghan na ang mga business establishments. Hayag ang future nato, besh! Hayag. Kini nagpasabot kung booming ang ekonomiya sa usa ka lugar, ang buot pasabot na ay lugar ang entertainment industry. Mukusog ang turismo. Bored na ang mga tao pag tinarbaho. Mangita ginag diversion, besh. Nana kayo nahuna-hunaan? Alay na! Bored na ang mga tao sa pagtinarbaho. Mangita gid nag diversion, besh. Besh, naa na kay nahuna-hunaan? Himo ka og patabo. Dali, imisyon nato ni. Join the Arts and Design track. Enroll now, Arts and Design track at Southfield Learning Center. Learn from professionals. Be trained by professionals. Earn while you learn.
Now, Southfield Learning Center was invited to perform Filipino folk songs among kids from different areas of the country by Performativo Manila, and who host the Kundiman, Kwentuhan at Katuwaan, an online musical event. So you just watched Nina Luis Umawan, a grade 4 student, who sang Pobreng Alindahaw. He was chosen by the school to perform that song. Okay. Now, the next guest is a grade 12 student of Southfield Learning Center under the Humanities strand. His remarkable performance on Sulay Creative Production back in 2019 won the heart of the audience. The Humanities students adapted the story Amador T. Dagios, a short story, Kanyao, into a one-act play in Filipino. He played the role of Awiyaw. So he enjoys writing poems. One of the poems won the first place in the recent competition in school. So joining me in this conversation, Simon Astorias. Hi, Simon! Ayan.
Miss.
Hello. So, okay. So, what happened? Alright. Ayan na si Simon. Ayan. How are you, Simon?
Hi, Miss. Good afternoon.
Thank you for joining me in this conversation. Now, so we have a lot of questions here from televiewers. Okay. So, let's talk about your performance in our theater productions, all right?
Okay.
So you always part of the two important productions. One is the Sulay production, so we featured two one-act plays. Actually, it's an adaptation. One is Jose Garcia Villa's Mi Ernisa, and the other one is Amador Daguio's Kanyao. Now, your class was able to adapt the entire story of Kanyao, the short story, and you played that role very well, right? So it's a different, it was different because it was an intimate theater experience, okay? And the other production was the Journey to the Star Once Upon a Book. You were playing one of the crowd there. Nakakatuwa yung scene na yon because we interpreted the Wicked. Okay? So the Wicked, the musicals, and then just only an excerpt, and then you were one of these performers. So it's a different setup because it's proscenium type, no? Because it's big, it's a big big scale because it's a major production of the school, so it's a larger space and a large crowd. Now, let's talk about your experience, your theater experience, your performance on stage. And the first question is, how does it feel to act on stage? Was it your first time?
No, Miss.
Ay, hindi siya first time.
Yes, Miss.
As you were already performing when you were in junior high school.
Yes, Miss, but I'm not the main character, Miss. Like, not the same with the last production. I'm the main
You
character.
played the lead
Yes,
role.
Miss.
Oo, ang bongga nun, lead role talaga eh. Tsaka galing-galing umarte, kaya pala. So you were already experienced actor. So when you reach to South Wales, so you know already how it feels to perform in theater. Now, but the Sulay production, the Kanyao, was so intimate, right?
Yes,
Very
yes.
intimate performance. Kasi it's around theater, and it's just intimate because it has small space, correct? And there are only two characters there, right?
Yes, Miss.
Lumnay and
Awiyaw.
and it was really what do you call this? Napaka moving ng mga eksena. Alright. Now let's talk about it. How was your experience performing in an intimate theater?
First of all, Miss, nakakakaba. I really feel the nervous, Miss. And happy rin because it's my first time to perform like na ganun na stage, Miss. It is intimate theater, yeah. And yun, napapalibutan ka ng mga tao and
Abot kamay.
yeah, abot kamay din.
Pwede ka hawakan ng audience.
And from yung pinaka gusto ko lang is yung kitang-kita talaga yung
Yes.
yung acting namin, yung
Your facial expressions,
yes, miss.
kitang-kita. Kasi ang lapit lang ng audience, pinalibutan lang. It's a small space. We're just transforming classrooms into a performance space. Okay? And then, another thing, another.
And I learned a lot of lessons, Miss.
Wow, I love that.
Yes,
Can you share
miss.
it with us?
But as of now, Miss, isa lang yung gusto kong i-share is
Sige, sure.
about the school, syempre. About the school, about not only the production, the last production, but about the school. I learned, Miss, na na how to perform well. And shoutout pala kay Mr. Dennis Gupa. Nagamit talaga namin yun. Yung tinuro mo sa amin. Sir, ang galing-galing talaga. Yung pag kinabahan ka, and then, anong tinuro niya? Oh my God, ano yun? Di ko na, yun, iniisip ko na talaga yun.
Okay.
Then, yun, kailangan back ka sa breathing mo, yung proper breathe mo. And, yun, miss.
Wow, that's wonderful. All right. Yakut. Wow, sana marinig tayo ni Professor Dennis Gupa.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Guys, the school is fond of inviting Filipino scholars to collaborate with us with Southwell Learning Center, like Professor Dennis Gupa Professor Dennis Gupa is currently taking up his doctoral studies in applied theater arts at the University of Victoria, Canada. So when he went home, I invited him to join in our program, and then we're so lucky. Okay, the students under Arts and Design track and Humanities and Social Science underwent the workshop that he conducted. And Professor Dennis Gupa taught a lot of techniques and then positive perspectives on the arts. So it's not only about theater, right? It's all about how arts can be a platform for personality development, for building confidence and developing your talents and expressions, and a lot more, right? So it's good that we have here the witness. Okay, Simon shared to us that how helpful that the techniques that our collaborators, inculcated in our students. Yan. So that's under Art Mentorship Program in Theater Arts. But currently, Professor Dennis Gupa is in Canada. Okay? He is finishing his doctoral studies, okay, in University of Victoria, Canada. Okay, so that's good. Now you were part of the play Journey to the Star, Once Upon a Book, and it was a different space. It is a proscenium type and large scale with large audience and very different from a small space in Sulay production, right? So can you compare your experience, which one that you enjoy more? Well, I think you enjoy both. Okay, so can you share your experience so that you can inspire other budding artists in Diga City and Davao del Sur, South Davao? Okay, and may this sharing inspire them, right, to get to this track, arts and design track. Okay.
So the last year, last school year, the school conducted two kinds of production. Yung first is yung the Sulay production, and the last is yung Journey to the Star. Then yung experience ko nung first is yung sa Sulay, I am the main character, and the on stage nun is the intimate theater, which the school transformed into a black box. And kami lang dalawa ni Judy Amahan,
Hindi na
yung
nakilala si
partner
Judy.
ko.
Okay.
Kami lang dalawa nun. Then, nakakakaba. And also, it boosts our confidence na kailangan i-pursue namin to, kailangan ipagpatuloy namin to. Baka mapahiya kami, mapahiya yung school.
Ay, wow. That is accountability.
And sayang yung tinuro ng mga mentors namin. Syempre help rin ng school. And yun. And while yung sa Journey to the Star, yun nga sabi ni Miss, it was a different space. It is a proscenium type and large scale
large scale, sure.
with large audience. And yun, Yung differences lang niya is, nung sa Journey to the Star is, marami kami, hindi katulad nung sa Sulay, kami lang dalawa, and yun yung ang kaba times 10, then yung confident kailangan 100 times.
Being
And also
confident
doon.
should be 100 times.
Yes, miss. And which one that I enjoy more is, syempre, yung Sulay production, kasi kami lang dalawa, where highlight kami lang yung highlight. And
it's a love story.
And feel ko noon na, artista ba ako nito? Ano ba? Artista na ba talaga ako nito? Ano yun, feel ko lang yung moment na yon. And yun. And hope sana yung mga grade 10 ngayon or somewhere in Digos, sana, yun, alam nyo na, gusto nyo maging artista, someday, go to our school, school kayo doon. And ang raming mentorship, ang rami-rami. And then, nagamit pa namin yung sa Journey to the Star, yung tinuro ni Miss Ting Gamboa about dance. And yung sa music, kay Sir Noy, yun. Nagamit talaga namin yun. Yun, Miss. Ay, by the way, thank you pala sa inyong mga mentors namin. Thank you po. Nagamit pa talaga namin. Yun, Miss.
Okay, thank you. I like that. So, very good, Simon, you mentioned about the art mentorship program. So again, this art mentorship program, this is a special instruction outside curriculum, but it enriches. Okay, this instruction enriches the existing curriculum provided by Department of Education. So for example, we have art mentorship in visual arts. So we have Sir Joel Julamen, a Davao artist. Then we have art mentorship program in theater arts that was delivered by Professor Dennis Gupa of University of Victoria, Canada. Then we have another art mentorship program in music, and that is a Davao artist again, Mr. Noy Narciso with the found objects. So this is making use of found objects that can be used for sound productions, and what they learn from this mentorship will be applied in the Sulay, in the Sulay production or in the creative productions that were managed, designed by students themselves, by arts and design track and also humanities. Humanities students were into literary writing. So they were the ones who developed the scripts, right? The play script. And then the ADT conceptualized the production design. Okay? The costumes, everything, all aspects of the productions, the light design, the sets, the stage sets, the props, and of course part is the musical productions. Okay? So it was live actually. So how wish you could show one day. Okay, how is this Sulay production? So we have the snippets. We have how do you call this? Existing videos. No, you can share it to the public and how did they do this Sulay productions. Okay, so there are only two plays that we featured. That the Mir Inisa from the Jose Garcia Villas Mir Inisa was adopted and into a Cebuano play, from a short story to Cebuano play, and then Cantiao by Amador Daguio. From a short story, we adapted it into a play and put it in Filipino because all these pieces are written in English. Okay, so it is fun because it was more accessible for our audience, the language, because it's in Cebuano. And then in Filipino, especially Cantiao, it was a moving interpretation of a certain cultural customs of indigenous communities. All right. So now let's take a very serious question here. Playing the role of a Wiyaw, what was the significant insights about Filipino culture? For you. Medyo na to serious.
For me, Miss, the significant insight about the Filipino culture in the solar production is the polygamy or the a man or a wife. I mean,
Can
a
take
man,
more than
a
one
husband,
wife.
can marry a lot of women, and also the love of a man for
A woman.
for his wife, and I think yun na lang yun, miss.
Yeah. But yeah, it's about how you value your relationship, and it was tested, no? Because of the customs of the tribe, and it stifles the freedom of both individuals. Okay. Now, do you think the play successfully delivered a valuable lessons about Filipino culture? Successful ba sila?
Yes, miss. Yes.
Especially in our play because we showcase dances.
Yes, miss.
Filipino folk dances or ethnic dances, right? Yeah. So, all right. So, any works of arts mirror social realities, and in theater, no matter how small or big or how small or the space is, and how few the characters are, it bears power to rethink our cultural practices and how these practices challenge the sense of values, right? And just like Simon mentioned about. And our perspectives, it also mirrors our perspectives on human issues. And through the lens of the theater arts, such as staging the Kanyao, there we see how freedom of the individual stifled due to customs and beliefs of a certain cultural group. And with this, we see them as dehumanizing attributes of Philippine society. And Amador Daguio has been successful, I think, in leaving these arguments, okay, or giving us these arguments. So I admire our students for adapting the short story written in English into one-act play in Filipino. So time check is 2:43 p.m. So please stay tuned. Don't go away. Stay for more. Thank you, Simon. Last na lang, Simon.
Before the pandemic erupted, the streets are busy and the cities are bustling.
People are free to roam around without worrying for distance and protocols.
And now, we are limited to do the things we usually do before, for our safety.
And for our health.
Frontliners or not, we are hoping that this pandemic will end soon.
We strive for change, a better change for a better normal.
A better change should start in ourselves first. Resilience.
We need to develop resilience in order to withstand these adversities, to adapt and to survive.
In this era, we breed ourselves to be resilient, to overcome our struggles.
But is resilience really enough?
Around the world remains grim. The spread of the virus is accelerating in a number of countries. In the span of just 4 days, 1 million more people have been infected with COVID-19. That brings the total number of global infections to more than 18 million, and more than 690,000 people have died.
However, there is no silver bullet at the moment, and there might never be. For now, stopping outbreaks comes down to the basics of public health and disease control.
In Australia, authorities are taking aggressive steps to try to get a major outbreak under control. After weeks of spiking case numbers, they've declared a state of disaster in the state of Victoria. With that come a series of sweeping new restrictions for a region that's already been
domestic sea travel to and from Metro Manila shall be suspended beginning March 15, 2020 and to end on April 14, 2020.
In Australia, authorities are taking aggressive steps to try to get a major outbreak under control. After weeks of spiking case numbers, they've declared a state of disaster in the state of Victoria. With that come a series of sweeping new restrictions for a region that's already been in lockdown mode for weeks.
I fully understand why your South workers would like to ask for such a time period. They have been in the front line for months and are exhausted. Nakikita at kausap ko ang iba sa inyo. Abaan ninyo lang. You stretch your patience. And your not endurance, but you can only also take so much. Your fervor. Paano lang ninyo yung pasensya ninyo and your fervor na ikaw isang medical tao. At tiwala kami sa inyo.
nahihirapan, di maintindihan ang sarili, umiikot sa dilim, nagtatanong kaya pa ba nahihirapan sa mundo, palaging gera. Kailangan ko ng kasama, palabas sa pintuan na problema. oras at paniniwala ang magsisilbing bala sa giyera pinasukan. Tagapagpamuno sa sarili, nagtatanong kung kaya pa ba na lumaban sa gerang ikaw mismong may gawa, na ikaw mismong may gawa, ikaw mismong may gawa.
Let's watch 3 videos. The first video was created by the grade 11 students about COVID-19. What are the struggles that they have encountered during this pandemic? And then the next video was the short film, Quietude, directed by Wayne Membreve, a grade 12 student taking arts and design track, and that was starred by Adi Manopol. And then the last video, audio-visual presentation, the song was composed by Krishnashin Macalino and sung by Irene Brigole and Krishnashin Macalino. And that was the song entry for the National Online Conference Songwriting Competition in Filipino. That's Southwell Learning Center won first runner-up among the different schools from representing different regions of the country. So Southwell Learning Center representing Digos City won first runner-up. Okay, so that was it. Those are our fun events in school at Southwell Learning Center. All right, so I'm here with me still is Simon Astorias, a grade 12 student, okay, taking humanities strand, humanities and social sciences track. Okay, so Simon, before we end this program, what is your advice for the youth in Digos City and South Davao?
How to start this? Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Simon Astorias, by the way. My advice to all the youth here in Digos City and South Davao is, if you have a talent, don't improve it. Improve it and continue that, and don't think that you're alone sa buhay mo, yun. And since I am the humanities student for the grade 10 to, advice ko to sa grade 10, if you kung magti-take kayo ng HUMS or the humanities and social sciences, just read and continue your passion.
Yes.
And kung sino na naman yung gustong mag-take ng ADT or the Arts and Design tracks, Southwell Learning Center Incorporated is the best school for you all guys because they offered a lot of mentorship. Like yung mga na-mention ko ng mga mentors kanina, ino-offer nila yon. And marami pang iba. And yun lang po, miss.
Yeah. Thank you, Simon. Ang ganda na sinabi ni Simon, no? Seek for continuous improvement. Okay? And if you have talents, you keep on improving it and pursue your passion. And believe that your talents will give you space in this world. Okay? A place in this world. Okay? Just continue pursuing, believing, in the God's given talents, your creativity could have an impact to others, to other people's lives. Okay, so just keep on believing that you can do something great in the future with your talents. And Southwell Learning Center is here, will give you platforms to make sense of your creativity. Okay, since you're talking about art mentorship, nakalimutan ko, Simon, that we have also art mentorship program in dance with Miss Tin Gamboa from Simon Fraser University, Canada. Okay, so it's also our collaborator. So now, guys, Southwell Learning Center could provide you more opportunities to enhance your talents, to make sense of your creativity, and to give you better perspectives about the arts and how it is to be in the arts. Okay, so join us. Okay, time check, 3:03 p.m. So it's time already. So that's our episode for this afternoon on Shine More with Teacher Rhea on Southwell Live. So thank you so much for joining me in this conversation. Thank you, my guest, Micaela, Danella, and Kuya Simon. Maraming salamat for joining me in this conversation. So now, bye for now. Okay. And by the way, I'd like to thank, bye for now, hindi pa pala. Okay. I'd like to thank the people behind this production. We have Mr. Roy, Roy Flores, our program coordinator. We have technical assistant on music, technical music on, saan ba? Okay, I forgot. Sorry. So, technical assistant in sound tracking. We have Kay Villar, and we have Villarta, sorry, and we have Miss Richelle Diaz as technical assistance for camera, and then we have assistant program director Judy Amahan. Okay, so thank you so much. Ate Beng Sumatra. I'd like to thank Mr. A, and I'd like to thank also our dear president, Miss Stephanie Abbott, president of Southwell Learning Center, the parents of Southwell Learning Center, our friends, our students. Thank you for supporting this program. And Ma'am Michelle, Kuya Kobe, salamat for assisting our team here. And so guys, please join me once again. Okay, next Saturday, Shine More with Teacher Rhea on Southwell Live. We will talk about art events, about the programs of Southwell Learning Center. So thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you.
EXPM 91.9, the best.
And you are now listening to DXPM 91.9.
Namatay ka Jesus, apan ang tuburan sa kinabuhi, midagayday alang sa mga kalag, ug ang kalawuran sa kaluoy, naukab alang sa tibuok kalibutan. O tuburan sa kinabuhi, dili masukod ang Diyos nung kaluoy. Lukpa ang kalibutan, ug ibobo ang imong kaugalingon kanamo. O dugo ug tubig, nga mibuhagay gikan sa kasing-kasing ni Jesus, nga tuburan sa kaluoy alang kanamo, nagasalig ako kanimo. O dugo ug tubig nga mibuhagay gikan sa kasing-kasing ni Jesus nga tuburan sa kaluoy alang kanamo, nagasalig ako kanimo. O dugo ug tubig nga mibuhagay gikan sa kasing-kasing ni Jesus nga tuburan sa kaluoy alang kanamo, nagasalig ako kanimo. Jesus, hari sa kaluoy, nagasalig ako kanimo.
Nga naman daw,